Hello, everyone. Welcome in. Welcome in. This card reading is for the Leo. If you are a Leo, you've arrived to the right place. So I will be doing a true love oracle reading today. Um, what you can do is you can pick action, reaction, or outcome. Action, reaction, or outcome. And how do you decide which one to pick? Whichever one that you are feeling drawn to, that's the one for you. You can pick two if you want to. You can even pick three. But I will tell you, I think it's most effective if you pick one or two. Really, just one, but I'm not going to stop you from picking all three. Just as long as you're able to take something away with you, more power to you. Okay, so I'm just getting the deck shuffled. Um, when I do them back to back like this, I usually like to take about 30 seconds and I'll take this Leo card and put it on top. It's like you want to knock on it and get that energy through the deck. All right. I do that sometimes. Not enough. Okay. So there we go. One more shuffle. Ooh. Creativity. Creativity. I'm putting that back in the deck. We'll see if it comes out during the reading. We will see. Do a couple of shuffles. We'll see what we get. All right, here we go, y'all. Here we go. All right, by now you should have chosen action, reaction, or outcome. All right, what do we got going here? Okay. I got I went like this, like it was gonna be reaction. This is outcome, this is action, and this is the collective. All right, y'all, let's see what we got. See what we got going here. All right, first card. The Silver Waterfall. The Silver Waterfall. It's so funny because the last reading I did, I opened to that page and that page was kind of interesting. So I stopped and looked at it. I was in the middle of a reading, but this page, it caught my eye. And now here it is. Resolving conflict. Resolving conflict. And then boundaries. Then boundaries. And the final card is chivalry. Chivalry. I love it. I'm going to show you guys the cards. Okay, so the first one is the Silver Waterfall. Look at that. It's got the rainbow at the top. It's kind of like got arches. Oh my goodness. It's beautiful. This looks like a heavenly place, that's for sure. Just saying. Okay. And then resolving conflict. Resolving conflict. She's walking on a rainbow. He's sitting over there. Oh, he's depressed. Look at that. Okay. And it goes either way. It could be her, you can swap. It could be him walking on the rainbow and her being depressed. It goes either way. It's just what the card reflects. That's all I'm saying. And then boundaries. I love this boundary card. Look at the owl, that wise owl on her shoulder. Got the moon in the background. Got her heart on her sleeve, by the way, just saying. Okay. And then this is the first time I'm seeing this card. I like this card. I'm old school though. So you got that ego, the eagle, not the ego. Okay, so then you have this gentleman. He's got a horse. He's got some flowers with him. He's got a cape on. He's got that little thing scarf tied around his neck. Look at, is that a vest? He got a vest with a flower in it. Look at him. He's old school, just saying. But you can look in the background. The whole place is old school. So for that time period, wow, he's really bringing it, right? Okay, let's get started and stop playing around. Okay, So we're going to start with the first card, which is the Silver Waterfall. I'm really interested to see what that is. Like I said, the last time I was reading, I came across the page. Okay, so what does it say? I'm going to read the essential meaning. That's what I'm looking for, just the essential meaning, and then I'll tune into it. Okay? All right, so the essential meaning is stay balanced, healthy, and happy by raising your own vibration. I'm going to read that again. Stay balanced, healthy, and happy by raising your own vibration. Many people feel that they are always picking up other people's negative energy and want to know how to protect themselves from this unpleasantness. And it says, stay balanced, healthy, happy, and raising your frequency. So let me look at I saw something about, okay, the Silver Waterfall says, okay, so I'm just going to read this little part because I saw this little blip on the last page. It says, sit or stand comfortably wherever you can have a private moment. Again, we're in action, Silver Waterfall. For those of you who picked action, it says, imagine yourself standing under a glorious waterfall of silver energy and light. Let your imagination flow to picture a wonderful sense of, okay, picture a wonderful scene in a rainforest with silver waterfall pouring out of the sky. Feel this shimmering energy flowing through and over you, washing away energy that you don't need anymore or that doesn't belong to you. Feel it or visualize it drain away into the floor and being absorbed by Mother Earth. Let the silver waterfall flow for as long as you need it to. Picturing as much or as little details as you like of the energy flowing through your aura, your hair, and every cell in your body, letting it drain away. Feel the refreshed light and energy that is all through and around you, tingling and sparkling. Okay, that's beautiful. I'm going to share this with others because I think that is just fabulous. That is a tool that everyone should know about. So those of you who picked action, I love this. This is beautiful. Very beautiful. I hope you received that Silver Waterfall message today, and I hope you try it. So in the comments, after you try it, give us a shout out and let us know how it went, okay? All right, I'm going to move on. I love that. Okay, so then that's action, and we're moving on to reaction, resolving conflict. Okay, so this is in every relationship, and it's just in life in general. Embrace the opportunity to create a greater understanding and connection with your beloved. What I'm getting before we move on to reaction is I'm getting with action. This is something that can be done with you and your significant other. This is just what they're wanting me to circle back to say that you can both do this. You can sit down, you can hold hands, and you can both do this, or you can do it by yourself. But this is a technique that you can teach your loved one to do with you. Okay, sorry about that. I just heard that, so I had to circle back to it. Now, reaction, resolving conflict. Embrace the opportunity to create a greater understanding and connection with your beloved. Okay. Misunderstanding, disagreements, arguments, and conflict can be very distressing in a relationship, especially with someone you really love. Whether we like it or not, conflict does occur when between people who are extremely compatible. For most people, it is not possible to completely avoid conflict in a relationship. So what is the solution? Okay, so let's see. So whoever picked this, you're having something is going on in your relationship. Or maybe you're not good at handling conflict. Or maybe, this is weird, or maybe you thrive off of conflict. Wow. Whatever the case, think of conflict as lessons and growth in your relationships. And if you are someone who thrives in conflict, then your lesson is spiritual maturity. You need to mature spiritually because too much conflict within anything, a relationship, a job, is disheartening and can, it's like make or break something. Too much. So you could lose your relationship if you thrive off of that. Maybe that's why you're not keeping a relationship. Okay, so I'm going to move away from that one, and we're going to talk about resolving conflict. When there is conflict in a relationship, make sure that you are in that moment there. When trying to resolve it, you don't have your phone's not on, no electronics are on, the TV's not on. You are with each other, whether it be a friend or a loved one, friend, family member, a lover, a husband, a wife. You must be in that present moment to resolve the conflict. You must let other things go by the wayside. Not by the wayside, but you sit them aside to be in that present moment to resolve something. It is best to be in that moment fully with the person in which there's conflict with, so that you may both address your issues. And it's like they show me, and you're both rising out of that conflict. As if conflict is a place, you must rise out together. And then the conflict kind of closes. Yeah, that's interesting. The picture that they show is both of you rising out of the conflict, and then whatever hole you were in, it closes and you're both elevated. And how you get there is both of you being in the present moment and come with solutions and come from a space of love. Okay, so that is the message that I'm receiving for those of you who pick resolving conflict under reaction. Okay, and then the last card is boundaries. And for boundaries, it's really important that we are setting boundaries. And it's interesting because the definition or the essential meaning is a clear and healthy sense of self is a greater foundation for love. So know what you will accept, know what you won't accept. And how do you know that? You know who you are. When you don't know who you are, you end up accepting things that you really don't want to accept. So that's the importance of knowing who you are. Because when you know who you are, you know what you will or will not accept. And there is a beautiful energy in getting to know who you are. And there is a frequency within you that changes and elevates as you have an understanding of who you are. It's absolutely beautiful. So that is the message for those of you who chose outcome. You need to set boundaries, and in order to set them, have an understanding and a knowing of who you are. Okay? And then the final card is chivalry. And I've never drawn this card. This deck is new though, if I'm being honest with you. Let's see. So I want to see, what does chivalry say? Because Lord knows the days we living in. Okay. To be chivalrous is synonymous with having integrity and courage. Who or what is a chivalrous man, and how does he behave? A chivalrous male will face up to the many challenges that life presents and protect the people he loves and whatever he truly believes in. That's beautiful. So, as a collective, chivalry presents itself in many different ways. It really does. I'm going to read the definition again. To be chivalrous is synonymous with having integrity and courage. Integrity. Stand for what you believe in, and don't let anyone or anything move you from your place of purpose, from your path, from your well-being. Stand in your purpose, stand on your path. Be well mentally and physically. And then, having a love for yourself, you will have a love for others. And that chivalrous energy will just be a part of who you are. There's a kindness so deep within someone. It is a love so deep that it is not seen by the eye, it is felt in the way that someone treats you. Chivalry has evolved over the years, but it still remains. And sometimes it is masked in other things, but it is alive and well. And as a collective, the message is to make chivalry your own. Show chivalry to others in your own way. We will show that it is not gone, it is alive and well. And we will show it in different ways with different strengths. But at the end of the day, we will all end our days with have done that we will end our days having done something chivalrous for someone else. So what they're saying is that it's not dead, and it's up to us to keep it alive and end your day or your week or your month having done something chivalrous for someone else. Ashe. Okay, y'all. I hope you received this message. I'm sorry at the end. I got a little tongue-tied. I'm trying to figure out what they were saying. I hope it resonates for you. And yeah, if you do the waterfall, or if you want to say anything about the reading, put something in the comments. I would love some feedback. I'm going to say that in readings from now on. And if you are interested in a reading, I will be doing love readings specifically for different people for $25. I do a video and I send it to you. If you're interested, then hit me up at lovestonesheal.com. Okay? All right, y'all. Thank you for listening. Have a good one. Bye now.